find the coordinates of J if K, negative 1, 2, is the midpoint of JL, and L has the coordinates 3, negative 2. X, M, Y, M. Alright? And go ahead and label this one here, L, is the X1, Y1. Alright, so J, we do not know here is visually see that this is my second point, my other endpoint, which will be my X2, Y2. Go ahead and XM, that's the midpoint. So keep this organized. This is representing the midpoint. This is the L, okay? You want to make sure, if you want to keep up with that. We know L's coordinates, and we know we have to find J's coordinates, and we're given the midpoint. Go ahead and write down capital M. Alright, we're going to use that. Take the X1, 3, and I am going to put an X in this spot. So 3 is my X1 plus X2 is blank. So I'm going to put plus X here, divide by 2, and set that equal to that midpoint. We already know the midpoint, which is negative 1. And then all you have to do here is comma X. So control divide and put the 3 plus X, and then over 2, and then arrow out right here. Make sure you arrow out of the denominator, put your equal sign and your negative 1, and then comma X. Alright, so you should see our X coordinate of the endpoint has an X coordinate negative 5. X2 basically is the negative 5. That'll go right up here. Okay, replace the Y1 with negative 2. Okay, so I'm going to do negative 2 plus, and now this is my Y divide by 2 equals, now we know the midpoint. Alright, so we know the coordinates for the midpoint, so pick the Y midpoint, 2, and set that equal to 2 like that, comma Y. Control divide, and then do negative 2 plus Y, arrow down, 2, and then arrow out, get your equal to 2, and comma Y. Keep the variables like this going so you don't get confused. So now we know the Y to Y2 equals to 6. Okay, so now I know right here, I know the endpoint. Now we have L at 3, negative 2. I'm going to go ahead and plot the endpoint L, 3, negative 2. That's my L. And plot this point, negative 1, 2. Negative 1 up 2. Okay, that's this is my midpoint. Alright, let's keep this organized. And this is the midpoint, and this is the endpoint. I'm up in here, okay? Remember, the midpoint creates two equal parts. So I can here go up to the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do that same thing. Let's take those same steps, rise up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now come back to the origin here and go to the left 5 and up to 6. So my J has the coordinates negative 5, 6. Okay, 5, 6 would be the missing endpoint. Okay.